Do you wake up in the morning and immediately rush back into bed only to start the day on the negative by hitting the snooze button? Have you wished in the past few weeks to wake up earlier in the morning, wake up early enough in the morning to work effectively, but have not been able to make this a routine? If so, you are not the only one in this boat. Most individuals think that one day they will be part of the early birds club, but changing from being a country member is hard. But, wait, what if I pointed out the fact that waking up early doesn't have to be a dreadful process? However, it can be a way to a completely new and optimal level of one's self-actualization and the realization of maximum potential. In this video, I'll explain the practical tips and mental approaches that will allow you to get up early every morning with renewed vigor. You will discover how to identify your purpose that will compel you to get out of bed even in the most challenging days. Oh yes, we will also get a chance to understand and deserve the need to form a habit of how to prepare for success in the evening and the following day. Thus, by the end of this video, you will know what steps you should take to make the most of your mornings and, thus, your life. In other words, if you are willing to reclaim your time, become more productive and have the energy to do so more than ever before, then this video is for you. Prepare to hit the snooze button and wake up to a brand new life full of meaning, work, and achievement. Let's do this! So if you are to wake up feeling energetic, you are going to have to find your reason to rise. What does it mean for you to wake up early? Is it to have the workout prior to having to start the day, or maybe to have time to grow as an individual? It has also been said that high performers prefer these early hours since nobody can disturb them while they improve their lives. If you know why this matters to you, then you can cultivate a reason to get out of bed, and thus, willingly accept the oppression of the day. For example, if a person would like to have leisure and entertainment with the family during evenings, that can be a mechanism of encouragement to wake up early in the morning. After the motivation has been determined, it is time to do something about it. Picture this. Just like when you wake up from your bed, you are full of energy unlike other time of the day. It may take some time, not a day, to transform from one personality type to another personality type, and it is not easy. The following guidelines should be taken seriously. One of them is to determine specific goals that are associated with the client's desire for a better life. Perhaps, it is a chapter from a book or planning the day down with a cup of coffee. As one can always have a purpose for waking up early in the morning, it changes it from a burden to the improved self. In addition, consider a possibility to find a positive outcome from this change for the future. Therefore, in addition to earning during the early mornings, you are, in fact, paying for yourself in multiple ways. It is the process of designing the kind of life that is going to enable you to achieve your dreams. Thus, while choosing the right path, why early morning waking up, let alone, the result will be the betterment of your life in every aspect. What if those early morning are the key to the door of opportunity? Once you have identified your why, you can now proceed to set the necessary routines that are needed in your day-to-day life. To make early morning habit, consistency should be observed as informed in this morning routine checklist. Also, emphasize on trying to wake up at the exact identical time, no matter even on a Saturday or Sunday. This assists to set the natural rhythm of the body to the new time and also have an enhanced quality of sleep. Yep, it's so easy to snooze Saturdays, especially after a tiring week. Rein yourselves in. Also well known, it is quite important to keep proper circadian rhythm of sleep and wakefulness to be able to wake up fully rested and charged. When deciding what is the most suitable time to begin with, you should carefully think about the timings that will fit in your routine. What you are able to do. Are you a morning person or a night person? If you know you have a tendency to stay up late, choose to wake up a little bit later so that you do not feel that you are missing out on much needed sleep. On the other hand, if you are an early bird, then there is so much you could do before the sun is up by waking up even earlier to manage more hours in the productive lot. Try out every exam time and find out which time of the day is best for you to be most alert and awake. What is important to note here is that it usually requires some time for people to be able to learn how to perform those new habits. You also have to learn to pardon yourself and to enjoy even the slightest of achievements that you make. However, if you are to miss your sleep in one particular day, don't just get frustrated with yourself. You can just tell yourself the following the next morning, I won't do that again, I'll be better tomorrow. Were it not for the necessity to build a habit, it may be more preferable to delay the efforts in case perfection isn't attainable at first attempt. Think of the boost that you will get when waking up early in the morning becomes one of your habits. This will place you in a better position when it comes to the day, as it will enable you set out for your goals with the required direction. With the continued process of making adjustments to your schedule, it is important that you include activities that make you charged up. Maybe it is a workout session, or a walk, some time devoted to prayer, or an ability just to sit and have a cup of coffee. With the inclusion of things that causes a positive feeling, you will find yourself waking up early in the morning without complaining. Just for clarification, I would like to remind everyone that this is your time. This is your chance to invest in yourself and your dreams. It's better to welcome the changes and learn to enjoy the process of change. So now that we have discussed the routine, let's discuss preparation the day before. This step can go a long way in reducing the stress that is related with the morning and put you on the right track. When you plan your evening, the consequences benefit you and make you wake up and face the new day with much strength. Evaluating it as the preparation for a better life, it could be regarded as a positive experience. Even when you spent a few moments in preparing yourself, you are not only saving time, but also avoiding stress and gaining more productivity. It is recommended that you take at least 5 minutes before you go to bed, preparing for the following morning. Sleeping is no more a problem. Just lay your clothes on the bed, prepare your breakfast or lunch, your coffee maker is on, and you just come along in the morning to have it go on its own. This simple act can do a lot or mean a lot to someone. Have you ever woken up to the smell of fresh brewed coffee which tells you that your breakfast is on the table? It's a small way, but it has the ability to make one wake up and get out of bed with a lot of motivation. Also, it provides more time for me time, activities such as reading books, journaling among others, which works on your mental health and focus. Also, try and develop a set standard bedtime regimen to reduce the chances of gaining weight at night. This could include reading a book or being mindful, or it could also involve writing a diary or just writing down something. By doing this, you are not only enhancing the quality of your sleep, but preparing for the future, which is bright. If the brains are well rested, they will be able to make more money as well as grasp any chance that is presented to them. Therefore, when going to bed, appreciate the fact that making small changes can bring big positive changes in people's everyday lives. Lastly, it depends on how much you want to reduce your morning stress, and fuss-free mornings are the best. The more thing that reduce the effort, where in the morning you won't be thinking about a lot of things but rather be able to concentrate on the important things, as that energy will be conserved. So if you decide to approach it that way, then it is advisable to prepare the night before and observe the difference, making your mornings more of a high performance look forward to. After you have identified the reason to work and create a schedule as well as prepared for the night, it is time for action. Well, before we proceed further, just consider a situation when you wake up with renewed vigor and full of energy to face the day. This is not a dream we are talking about. This is doable given that all the steps that have been presented here are followed as suggested. Because flexibility is everything and what needs to be emphasized and taken into account at all times. Finding what changes do not work for your lifestyle should not discourage you, because even diet changes do not work for everyone. Maybe you require changing the timing of going to bed or waking up in the morning. Such procedures are the best since they are personal and designed to meet one's individual requirements and objectives. Well, as you proceed in this, the word I would like to emphasize is consistency, and I am sure that you know it. This isn't about coming up with a perfect plan, but it's simply about waking up each day and being there for yourself. Take time and appreciate your accomplishments no matter how small, and also analyze your failures. Such images symbolize the hope and reason to fight for a better lifestyle each day. Every morning is a new opportunity. Just try to picture how your current life will change when, for example, waking up early becomes part of your life habits. You will also be able to spend time in personal development. You will be more energetic to achieve your goals, and more chances to make more money in order to enhance your life. This is a very profound change that can have a domino effect on all the aspects of a person's life. Therefore, you asked, what are you waiting for? The first step towards a change of a new life is to wake up in the morning with energy to face the day. Though you are not used to it, you have to change that attitude and focus on waking up early, because it will soon become a routine. As we sat there heedless of all the delights that it was our right to have, let me remind you that you have the capability to make the life that you desire. It is as simple as that, and that first step is waking up early with direction. Having understood how to wake up early with energy and manage the morning routine, you should proceed and apply all the things you have learned. Ask yourself, are you willing to start from scratch and open your eyes for the early morning call? Just think how much of a difference it can turn your life around when you change one thing on your daily schedule. Still, what if the foregoing, that couple of hours in the morning, enhanced your self-development, sharpen your concentration, and increase your earning potential as well. Starting your journey of change, do not underestimate yourself and think that only big steps are important. It is the little steps that will create a difference. It is now tomorrow morning. What will you be willing to do that will propel this change? Will you use your morning alarm to wake up earlier just to iron your dress or plan your outfit a night before, or will you spend your mornings doing something you are passionate about? And in this case, the decision is yours and the opportunities are unlimited. In the end, if you got some value from this video, we would love it if you could subscribe to us and turn on the post notifications. Thus, together, we can open the door of your opportunities to build the life of your dreams. Well, so are you ready to wake up and smell the coffee? Let's make it happen. So that is all that we can give you for today, peoples. Perhaps you receive some tips from me, which may be helpful to you. We will continue with our topics next time. In the meantime, keep pushing for success. See you soon.